So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and this is our old friend Man in a Can. Haven't had a game from him for a little while, but he sent this one in to me, and it looks really good fun. So he's driving. Sometimes just everything aligns nicely. So he is in the Tier 8 Swedish tank destroyer, the UDES 03. This is the thing, paperweight armor. Pretty quick, and has the siege mode, which makes this gun just absolutely awesome. And he's on Malanovka. Yeah, Malanovka. Just had a bit of doubt there for myself. I mean, you know, how could I doubt myself? I know I'm always wrong. And he's top tier, which is just perfect, because a nice open tank, nice open map like this in a TD, when you're top tier, is just beautiful. And he's gone very, very aggressive. Very aggressive. Now, I am really enjoying my UDES similarly, but I never am this aggressive. Nice shot straight into the Rudy's turret. He didn't get spotted, surprisingly. Must have a very, very good camo crew on here. And now, because that Type 6... Oh, unlucky. Had a beautiful shot on that Hellcat, but it pulled back just as he fired. Here comes our friend in the scout. Really could do with him being killed. He's been tracked in the open. Take him down, drop back down, because you're bound to have been spotted there. Yes, indeed. And there are two enemy artillery. Now you see one of the other beauties of this tank. It moves bloody quickly in reverse. That's a technical distance, bloody quickly. So it's a really good tank for just getting a heck out of dodge. Once you get out of the siege mode, now you've got to assume that you're spotted, hit the X button, get out, and then just whiz away. Now he's just gone really cheeky and gone straight back to where he came from. Back into siege mode. Bino's back up, camo's back up. Look at that, straight through the turret of the VK, through that window, and the VK's going, oh, this hacker, someone's shooting me, I'm behind a building, nobody can see me. Yeah, they can, buddy. Yeah, they can. You see that round thing? That square thing? That's called a window. You can shoot through those. Bulldog up to our left. He could be dodgy. Don't want to be spotted by him. Ooh, artillery's been taken out. Both our artillery's been taken out. One counter battery and one by the VK has come around the north. That's not so good. Ooh. KV3. KV3 driving up through the open. Ah, the scout. Let's kill the scout. That's a good player. Ah, he's dropped back down again. Can you just stand still, let us shoot him? Shoot you. 3-all, so it's very, very tight. And I think Man's sort of in a bit of a quandary here. He said, which do I go for? So he decides, let's just get out of here. It's getting a bit hairy around here. And the UDES is not an upfront brawler tank. You need to keep distance between you and the enemy, because 20mm frontal armor, 30, I forget now, but not much. 20 or 30 doesn't really make a huge... Actually, it must be... Yeah, it does make a bit of difference, because you can auto bounce off the front of it if your caliber's small enough. Anyway, I'm mumbling, filling in the time. That KV3 really didn't want to do that, and I think he's just realised he didn't want to do that. We're in a bit of a dip here. It's not a great position actually for the UDES, because it's so low to the ground. It's pretty tricky to do anything from here. However, an IS-2 has stumbled along. We can do him. Pull back down again. There's the bulldog up there. I don't think we're going to have a shot at him, are we? Oh, just the top of it. I don't need to worry about him. He's down. Good. So it's 6 plays 8. It's very tight. But you can look at our team. They're all condensed into the 1 and 2 line. Everything's been pushed back. There's enemy scouts all over the place. Well, actually, Dom, you're an idiot. There's only one enemy scout because the others are dead. But they were running rampant. That's my point. They were. They've taken out our artillery. The enemy have got 2 artillery. So Man's decided to come out even further out on the flank. It's not a bad position because he can guard against things like the Ferdinand doing exactly what the Ferdinand's trying to do, and the Rudy. They're both trying to come down the right flank, so he can cover them. Nice shot into the Ferdy. Next, Rudy. Rudy. Reloaded. Right, you can come out now. Is that Rudy going to drown himself? It's quite able to climb back up there. Yep, he drowned himself. What a twonker. Oh, what a twonker. Oh, well, never mind. So that threat on this flank appears to have been eradicated. We'll see. There is an OI somewhere still. There's another Ferdinand somewhere. That we're all back in the base area. There's a Type 62 coming around going for our Leo, but he's been taken out. But the IS-2 is still active. Just outside our render range, which is really annoying. So, man's moving back in towards the centre. He's definitely playing the fire brigade role here, running from one side to another just to try and help out the team wherever they need it. Now he's sitting in the middle, just trying to get a spot on that IS-2. Our Borsig has been artied and is a bit stunned by the effect. Now this is quite a dangerous position he's in here. If anything, I mean, I think he's counting on the fact nothing is going to push through the open field in front of him. But if anyone does push through the open field, then he appears. Oh, geez, just comes out of siege mode just at the moment where the IS-2 appears. Come on, give us an outline. And he disappears again. That was the way. Happens to me all the time. I think, right, I'm going to move. Been waiting, nothing's reappeared. The moment you come out, or you move out, or you change your position, or you come out of siege mode, that's when the enemy moves. And what would have been a perfectly easy shot that probably would have killed him isn't anymore. So, okay, enough waffle kerfuffle. The enemy are not pushing the issue. They have a considerable advantage, plus the artillery makes a big difference in this sort of game. So man is communicating with the with his team, telling him where he's going, or that he's backing them up. Leo's going north, and man is coming to this flank now. He's done a fair bit of mileage. I hope he's got a decent amount of fuel in his tank, because he's done a lot of mileage already. And you know, again, this is one of the things that annoys me about TD play. You see so often people just camp. It's like, oh, just sit here and do nothing. Ah! Oh, nice shot. Get out of there, get out of there. They're going to know you're there. There we go. Spotted. You were just too close there not to be spotted. Trying to get behind this building to stop any chance of the artillery firing. However, looks like the RT had a go at the Leo already. So, the Leo's found a toy to play with. T15. Come on, can we help him? He needs to be this side. Can you bring him around this side, Mr. Leo? That's better. He's coming. Not quite enough. Not quite enough to see the top of his turret. Again, this is where the UDES struggles a little bit because it's such a low silhouette tank, so low to the ground. It's quite difficult to get those kind of high shots. Now, what is our KB3 doing? He's sat there in the middle doing faff all, and then right at the moment where they can actually do with him on this flank, or at least to man the centre, he's now pushing down the open road towards the enemy base. Yeah. Random battles, huh? Random battles. Okay. So at least he spotted the Ferdinand. That's something, I suppose. So man can have a few shots at him. Tried to track him, I think, at the same time, but didn't manage to. And our Leo's gone down to the T150. That's a surprise. I would have thought he could have taken him apart. But the Leo is a funny little tank. Blind shot, but that hit the rocks in front, so no joy there. Only 3 left on his team against 5. Leo's blaming him, saying UDES is stupid, and the Borsig is also agreeing. Well, I'm not sure what he expected him to do. The UDES has to set up. You can't just... It's very difficult to hit things when you're on the move. So no help from the UDES. Well, he did try, buddy. He did try. But, yeah, it's public battles. What do you expect? Everyone has to blame everybody else. It was nothing to do with what they did. No. It was all the enemy, all the other players' fault. And if it wasn't their fault, then it was because the enemy used a hack. That's how it works, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Come on. Oh, Ferdinand just moved back when he wanted him to move forward slightly. But can he have another shot through the VK window? Through the square window. Oh, here comes. Nice shot. Very nice shot. Borsig has gone balls deep. Man takes him out, so that's job done. Right. So we know the T-150 was last seen on top of the hill. There are 2 enemy artillery. It's just the Borsig and Man against T-150 and 2 artillery. So it should go their way. They've got better view range than T-150. And I don't know why now the Borsig's now blaming the UDES as well for something. Probably because he thought he stole his kill or something. What a knob. So anyway, the 2 of them are heading towards the cap in happy union. Or maybe not happy, but they're heading towards the cap. Searching artillery. See, oh, blimey, that T-150 got back quickly. Wow, he got back quickly. And he's just taken out the Borsig, who was too busy moaning. Oh, he bounced a shell off the gun mantle of the T-150. Oh, now the now the Borsig's moaning because he was stupid enough to be typing when he should have been paying attention. So, Man takes down the T-150. That's his 3,000 damage. Yeah, he's an idiot because he died. He let you die because you stopped to type a message. You got spotted and killed by a T-150. Yeah. Oh well. Good. You just gotta love players like this, haven't you? I don't really see what Man could have done any differently. He is full health, but these things are not good at going in-your-face TDs. That's not their job. They're set up, ambush, redeploy, rinse and repeat, not get close. Now he's been spotted. Now he has been spotted. And there we go, but he manages to get the shot, but he takes 2 big hits. My goodness me, he was lucky there. He got hit by the Lorraine firing direct fire, and the M12 also hit him. Took him down to 25 hit points. Wow, very, very fortunate. Had to use his med kit immediately as well, and he's just trying to get out of dodge. But we know, well, I mean, it's inevitable that the artillery has to come and fight, has to come and try and reset, or at least keep firing. So do we stay in the cap, or do we come out and hunt for him? I think he's doing the right thing, because the artillery just fired again. You heard the splash. So it sounds like he's got the small gun, which means he's reloading fairly quickly. However, he now has no idea where Man is coming from. So, and there we know where he is. Right. Is he going to try and fire on the move? This is where it's really tricky in this tank. I hate doing this because it's going to be... Oh, and he's missed. Now he can take him. Take your time. Oh, and he misses. That's the problem with this gun. It's really, really hard to hit on the move. Or even not in siege mode. Come on, you can do it. And he gets him eventually. Good job. 4,000 damage. Wow. Scary stuff. So with lots of help from his dear friends, the Leo and the Borsig, he finished up with an ace tanker, spotter, bruiser, duelist, fire for effect. Got Pascucci's medal for killing 2 artillery in a game. Only just did that, buddy. Only just did that. I bet you were a bit nervous there. You thought you ballsed it. High caliber and, of course, Top Gun. 4,008 damage, 7 kills, 1,405 base XP. And you got the happy band of threesome. We're all top 3, so yeah, good job. 18 shots fired. Sorry, it wasn't a good job. I forgot. Man in the can. It was all there. It was all his fault that these two died. That's the reason. 18 shots fired, hit with 14, penned with 13 for that 4,000 damage. He took 2 hits himself, one of which, well, both of which were the artillery at the end. Nearly finished him up. Blimey, he was very lucky. 1,600 assistance damage, 60,000 credits, after cost just shy of 30,000 profit, and it was his time too, so he got 4,216 experience. So very, very nice, very, very nice, and just a lesson in how supportive team members are. Yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take them too seriously. It is just a damn game after all, and we'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom out.